What is up, my friend? Welcome to Online Immersion Mastery. This is Ryan Yokome, and in the next few minutes, you're going to learn an exact formula for rocking your business online. So, if you want more momentum, great success, and guru-like status, then pay really close attention. Something I've always asked myself for many years is this. Why are some people always thriving, happy, and others struggle to get by? Certainly it can't be how smart they are, who they know, or what kind of family they came from. So what are the people who have booming businesses doing different from the people who are not? Well, I started online over 2.5 years ago. I had a really simple intention, much like you maybe. I wanted to be free. I wanted to have freedom with my time, my money, and peace of mind, and I was willing to do whatever it took. And I wanted to prove to myself, yeah, I can do this. And I also had this really big desire to make my parents proud. I had this burning desire to just prove to myself and others that I could be successful at whatever I chose to do. Now, here's where the challenge is I was that guy on the other end of the stick, the guy not making money, struggling to grow my business and produce any kind of real results. It was like I pretty much mastered the art of crappy results. Several times I even considered stopping doing anything at all. I was that frustrated. And as they say, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing, expecting a different result. So I started to take a different approach with my business. Within a little over 1 year, I was able to step into my passion full time. I did this through having the right mentors, coaches, and trainers teach me the right strategies. Everything turned around instantly. Now I generate revenue from my own products, affiliate programs, speaking engagements, and coaching people all around the world how to do the same. Now, here's the funny part. I'm really not that special. I dropped out of high school in grade 11, mostly due to my entrepreneurial drive to have freedom. I never really excelled in anything, and I didn't know what I was passionate about until I was 24 years old. Sounds like the makings of an overachiever, right? So how does a 20-something-year-old guy excel without any business background at all? Well, I sum it up with 3 things: passion, hustle, and inner wealth. And maybe some would say luck, or not. Wayne Gretzky has a great quote. He says, "The harder I practice, the luckier I get." So let's expand on the following areas to help you fully understand what I'm talking about. Let's talk about building inner wealth and your mindset. Marketing to your strengths. My personal favorite is Facebook, and connecting with the gurus in your industry. Also being consistent no matter what. So if anything, I want you to really learn and absorb what I'm about to share with you. So let's talk about building your inner wealth. The very first thing I started to do was believe, deep within my core, I was already successful. Think about it. The physical world is an effect of what happens with your internal world. So although I had great success with past projects, I had zero experience growing a business online. And when you have zero experience, you have to start from ground level. And that means a serious mindset overhaul. Now, I'd been meditating and visualizing for years, but not nearly to my potential. I had such a powerful drive to establish myself. I stepped up my game, daily exercise. I overhauled my thoughts, feelings, and actions to match my new vision. And this is the first step. Okay, this is the first step. You have to recondition your mindset for success. So without this, just forget about your strategies because they won't work. You have to condition your mindset for success. Now, I'm also talking about using your mindset for the following areas. How innovative are you with your blog and capture pages? Are you thinking outside the box? How crafty are you with your list building and video marketing? Are you being innovative to the degree nobody is doing what you're doing? Are you generating consistent leads? If not, why? Why aren't you? Remember, winning the inner game means creating inner wealth. Okay? That inner wealth comes from a higher place than yourself, that infinite source, if you will, and I'll help you understand what I'm talking about. Remember what Tony Robbins said. The quality of your life is directly related to the quality of questions you ask yourself, or something similar to that. So why is this the most important part? Well, for two reasons. Reason number one is if you don't build your inner wealth, you'll be cut out of the flow of life. Okay, what does this look like? Stress, frustration, confusion, anger, jealousy, resentment, lack of motivation. Nasty stuff, right? Stuff that doesn't make us feel good. The second reason is you will never receive life-changing ideas. This will limit you to only tap into a very small percentage of what you're capable of achieving. Those ideas are what will innovate your business and set you apart from everyone else. So what does this look like? I see it all the time. You see marketers limiting their mindset, capability, and awareness. Little things that make a huge difference. Things like not including a link as the first text under their YouTube videos, not strategically updating Facebook statuses, not capitalizing on leveraging top leaders in their industry, not investing their time into actions that produce income. And listen, I've seen people literally spend 2 to 4 years of their life making around $500 a year and investing over 30 hours a week into marketing online. Why? Because they don't realize if they just raise their vibration, get some training and mentoring, they would be able to shift their entire results in an instant. Their entire results in an instant. So are you not producing the results that you want? I want you to ask yourself that right now. Then I want you to do this right now. Ask yourself, who is the person I need to become in order to achieve the results I want? What are the habits that person has? How do they invest their time? What do they read? Who do they hang out with? What are they doing different than you are? These are questions that I've asked myself over and over and over, which has helped me to become where I am today. When you believe that you have already achieved what you want, only then will it be yours. Okay, I want you to read that again. When you believe that you have already achieved what you want, only then will it be yours. All wealth is absolutely inner wealth. You will be successful to the degree that you believe you deserve to be successful. Okay, so let's talk a little about the next one. Marketing to your strengths. This is critical. I quickly realized one of my strongest forms of marketing was Facebook. What's yours? You have to find your strength and rock that stream. Now, seriously, Facebook alone, this put me on the map, and I continue to drive a crazy amount of traffic from there. I quickly learned to become a master communicator through Facebook. Let me explain. You have to use all the streams of marketing, whether it be YouTube, Twitter, Google, social sites, ads, Web 2.0, whatever, but you have to stick and master one. Where do you excel? Focus your efforts on mastering your strengths and outsourcing the rest. One of the places I love to go to is Odesk. So head over to odesk.com. It's a place where you can outsource a lot of work overseas for very inexpensive. You get some amazing deals over there. Now, I use Facebook for business, all right? So 100% of what I do on Facebook is strategic and business related. So yes, I build some amazing friendships, but those friendships would have never been built unless I had a great strategy. I constantly use like pages, groups, FB ads, private messages, and tagging to rock my business through Facebook. And if you're just posting, hoping, and I see this all the time, hoping people will click, stop it. You need a formula that will position you as a leader and allow you to drive traffic. And if you don't, you're wasting your time. I'm telling you right now, you're just wasting your time. Let me give you an example. Here's a screenshot of a recent update that I did just earlier this week. Okay, I said, and you might not be able to read this, so I'll read it to you. I said, do you have a like page, in quotations, question mark. Drop a link here and really quickly explain what you do, ... Let's create a viral thread, my friends. Wink, happy face. Now, this status update created 64 comments. I got a bunch more likes to my page. A bunch of other people got a whole bunch of likes. I got to connect with, it was about 90% of the people who posted were target market for me. And you know what? I got to build some amazing new relationships. But now here is the beautiful thing about this strategy. There's 64 people now that if I go and write a comment, maybe a new blog post, maybe something I want to share with something that's important, something's going to drive some traffic somewhere, whatever, that's relative. I now send an update to all those 64 people. It may not be total 64, there might be some duplicate contents, but there's going to be at least 50 people in there. They get messaged updates from me to go check this out. I just commented on this thread, go check this out. That gets delivered into their inbox. Okay, that's why you want to create viral threads, number one. Number two, this shows up on the news feed. So when people go and they log into their Facebook account, bang, there's you with your status update and 64 comments. You think people are going to be enticed to click on that? Absolutely. This is how you build credibility. You build a viral thread so you can also add whatever you want to direct people to once you've created the viral thread. And that's another strategy we'll get into. Right below that, another thing that I always love to do, and I'm getting into a little bit about the how here, is I love to give people information about things that I'm going to be doing over the next 2-3 days. So I like to call them teasers. I like to give people teasers about what they're going to receive. And in this case, I had a blog post coming out, which was in a couple days, and I just gave people a teaser, built up something inside their memory. I like to call it top of mind awareness. When you create what's called top of mind awareness, all of a sudden when you update that blog post or capture page or whatever you're driving traffic to, they're like, oh yeah, I remember Ryan said that a couple days ago. I'm going to check this out. Okay, that's another really cool strategy which I'll teach you guys, which is absolutely outstanding. So I just want you to know everything I do on Facebook is strategic. Here's another really quick thing. This is my like page. You know, you always want to be driving people to getting 2 opt-ins. Definitely having an action. If you look at on the upper left-hand side, that is my image. It says click like button. And then when they land on the page, I'm directing them right to my opt-in page, and they take the 30-day abundant mindset challenge. I'll give you a really quick tip for opt-ins. Start doing something that's associated with a challenge. People like testing themselves, and if you give them like a 30-day challenge, you will drive crazy opt-ins, I guarantee you. Okay, that's my 2 quick tips for you right now. So what do you want to master? Think about the number 1 way you'd like to drive traffic. For me, it's Facebook. I also do SEO. I also do, all kinds of other things, ads and whatnot. But the number 1 thing that I enjoy doing is Facebook. What do you want to master? All right, let's talk about connecting with the gurus. One of my favorite things to do. So when I first started online, I didn't know anyone. I mean, nobody. And the biggest challenge I had was thinking, how am I ever going to get these people to recognize me? Now remember, that inner wealth thing, well, we'll chat about that in a bit. But just know this. The first person that I built a relationship with was a woman named Katie Freiling, an online mid-6-figure earner. After that, my presence, cash flow, and exposure just blew up. Now, the first thing I did with Katie is we hooked up, we did an interview. So let's understand why this happens. Leverage. Okay, think about it. When a guru shares your content, does an interview, or promotes your products or services, what happens? You drive way more traffic and also step up your brand with the big boys, or in this case, it was the big girls. So here's a few gurus that I built relationships with. We got, obviously, Tim Atkinson on the left, Katie Freiling, my personal development mindset business mentor, John Assaraf, Jonathan Budd. I mean, the list goes on and on. But here's the deal. It's a lot easier than you think. But trust me, I've also been shut down, beat up, and turned away. And this is where you learn from my mistakes. Okay, I'm going to explain to you how you build relationships with people. This isn't about just leveraging someone to use them. This is about having a business where you're giving reciprocity and receiving it in return. All right, so we are all equal. So first off, never, ever put a guru on a pedestal. So you can respect them for what they've achieved, but never lower your vibration because of comparison. I see people do this all the time. We're all people. And the more confidence you have in yourself, the easier it will be to vibe with them. Now, I get people all the time that want to hang with me, and they fire up my ego, and that's cool, and I'm aware of it, but know this. People like hanging out with people who are normal and chill. There's a concept, right? People like hanging out with people who are normal. So, how to connect with a guru? There is 2 different ways that you can approach this. Number 1, you're going to either have to purchase a product of theirs or participate in an affiliate contest they have. Now, this allows them to recognize you're serious. Then you can reach out publicly or privately for product questions or props and build the relationship further. Now, there's a really solid strategy for this, and I want you to understand this is important. This is important because you're building a relationship with someone regardless of what they've achieved. Okay? And we'll get into that strategy. Number 2, the other option is simple. Either an interview or JV, which is a joint venture. And interviews are great, especially if you approach them to chat about their product. Right? This is important. A joint venture, I'd only recommend once you've built up a really decent following. But the interview can be done with a very small following. And this is where I started. Now, I hook up with people for affiliate products, and I'll do joint ventures. And that's a great way to build relationships, business relationships with people, and also step up your game at the same time. You got to set the intention. I'm a big believer in setting intentions. And for every guru I've ever built a relationship with, I've written down their names and the intention on my vision board. Now, whatever you focus on expands. I really want you to know that. And again, this is about you realizing I need to step up my game and go out and start interacting with the big boys and girls because this is my business and I intend on making it a 7-figure business. That's the mindset that you need when you're approaching these kinds of people. All right, let's talk about being consistent. This has been the make or break part of my business. By far, consistency is what will separate you from the majority of your competition. What does consistency look like? Well, it means every day, yes, every day, you are doing something to grow your business. 7 days a week, no excuses. The only way you'll ever grow a brand online is by creating a community of followers. So just like any business, you can't just disappear for a few weeks and expect everything to stay the same. All right, so be consistent at what's profitable. Remember we talked about those people who do this for years and years and make hardly any money? Well, duplicate what's profitable in your business, not what isn't. Let me read that again. Duplicate what's profitable in your business, not what isn't. If what you're doing right now isn't generating income, stop it. Find what is profitable and become innovative by duplicating that process with different products or services. Now, you can be consistent all day long with this approach. Okay, it works great. You find something that works and you stick with it and you continue to innovate it and tweak it so it appears to be different. Now, consistently give value. You can never go wrong giving away tons of free value. Remember though, everything you're doing needs a strategy. And if you want to make money online, now, I update my blog every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and always in the morning. Why? Because building a community takes consistently delivering value day in and day out. And I also do this with Facebook status updates. I like answering people's challenges, creating massive, long threads, and this is another strategy, which I kind of share with you a little bit on Facebook. We get in way more detail soon. Okay, that's a powerful way to create consistency. I'm on Facebook every single day. Every day, incorporating my personal life, professional life, everything. Okay, there's a strategy when you need to update and when you don't, and the time intervals in between those. All right, so everything I do has a strategy. I mean, this is the entire process of online immersion mastery. It's creating a solid game plan for approaching your mindset and business. And, it's to get faster results by making small changes to your approach, It's not your fault that you don't understand yet. It's all about your level of awareness, and you're about to increase that awareness, my friend. So what exactly is Online Immersion Mastery? Well, it's a 4-week elite coaching program with like-minded, serious people who want to take their life and business to the next level. It's your opportunity to have personal coaching, a powerful like-minded community, and in-depth training. It's so elite, there will only be 10 people inside this club. Okay, so if you're lucky enough to get inside, we're going to have some serious fun. What exactly is the pure awesomeness you're going to receive? Well, let's break it down for the 4 weeks. Okay, week number 1 is all about building your inner wealth and mindset. I've been trained by one of the best, okay, a fellow who's generated hundreds of millions of dollars through his business by the name of John Asraf. He helped me develop a mindset of success. We are going to dive into that. We're going to show you how you need to think, perceive your business, yourself, to generate the results and confidence that you want. Week number 2, this is an in-depth training on leads and traffic from Facebook marketing. You already had a small taste. I have mastered a lot of the aspects of Facebook. We are going to dive deep into that, and we're going to do some crazy training webinars, teach you how to generate leads and traffic from Facebook. Week 3, this is all about connecting with the gurus. I'm going to show you a simple formula that I use when it comes to messaging and emails, on how to connect with them, how to build relationships with people, and how to put your business into the top caliber of people, the top 2 to 3% who are producing results. Okay, how to hang with those people. Week number 4 is all about getting consistent and using leverage. Okay, these are 2 things that will amplify your business and put it pretty much on steroids. Now, what you're going to get is coaching. You will get 1 hour per week coaching sessions with myself. We will go one-on-one, rock it out. I'll be answering all your questions, figuring out exactly where you're at, and what you need to do to take your business to the next level. You're also going to get a 2-hour weekly webinar. We're going to do an in-depth training. I'm going to walk you through exactly what I do, and we're also going to have Q&As at the end of that. You're going to get workbooks to follow along with all these things that we're doing every single week. You're also going to get a Facebook community, which is a safe community for myself and 10 other people to hang out with, to mastermind, to encourage people to solve problems and challenges and questions and work synergistically together. Now, here's the cool part. You're going to get a mastermind call every single week. Okay, so 4 mastermind calls at 1.5 hours every week. And this is where I hop in with yourself and the other 9 members, and we just bounce ideas off each other. We come up with creative ideas, problem-solving solutions for your business. You're going to see people all over the world. We're going to get tight-knit. We're going to really blow up this community. We're going to help each other out. And I guarantee you, you're going to be blown away with the results after you start masterminding. I've done dozens of masterminding groups. I've taught them. I've trained people on them. I've facilitated them. You're going to be blown away with the mastermind calls every single week. Okay, so what exactly do you receive? Well, let's take a closer look at Online Immersion Mastery. Week number 1 is all about building your inner wealth and your mindset. Okay, let's take a look. We're going to talk about how to create your inner wealth, raising your personal vibrational rate of success, what you believe you deserve to earn, you deserve to have in your business, how to open up your business awareness and creativity. This is where I get a lot of my ideas. I just tap into that creativity flow of source, and I just get ideas that inspire me to create, step me apart from what everyone else is doing. I'm going to share with you how I do that and teach you how you can do it in your life. We're going to go over what is stopping you from being a leader online, what's stopping you from going out and establishing your business, and how to turn your blog and capture pages to lead magnet. There is a mindset approach to this which so many people miss. I'm going to share that with you. How to sell your products and services on your blog or autoresponder campaigns. Listen, if you're watching this video right now, you are in business, my friend. You are here to make money and change people's lives. That's why you're here. And if your blog and your capture pages, your autoresponders are not set up the proper way, then guess what? You won't be doing it full time. So I'm going to show you how you need to think, what you need to perceive, and what you need to do day in and day out in order to achieve the results that you want. So week 1 is all about building your inner wealth and mindset. Week number 2, Facebook leads and traffic. Driving leads and Facebook traffic. Let's talk about how to structure your profile and like pages for business, right? If you have a 7-figure business, how would that be set up? How to drive tons of traffic from Facebook status updates. All right, this is my forte. I will show you my in-depth on how I create viral threads, anywhere from 10 to like 80 comments per status update. How to leverage viral threads to drive crazy traffic. We talked about it a little bit. How to use notes, tagging, and videos. I'm going to show you how to do this the right way and not the wrong way to make you look like you don't know what you're doing, and how to leverage that. We're also going to get into how to properly use like pages and groups, which I have tons of them across Facebook. A lot of you probably don't even know a lot of the ones I have, and I leverage those all the time for affiliate programs. And how to incorporate your personal touch. This is huge, and I love this part. I love sharing with people how they can expose what their natural talents at, what their gifts are at, and be able to take that and pour their heart and soul into the strategy that they love. That will set you apart, my friend. I'll teach you how to do that. Week number 3, connecting with the gurus. Okay, how do you do this? Well, we talked a little bit about it. I'm going to show you how to start connecting with gurus today, and how to build that inner wealth for attracting leaders, and how to properly message and email the gurus. There's a strategy for this. You got to remember, a lot of these people get hundreds, if some of them thousands of emails a day, Facebook messages and emails a day. So what are you doing to stand apart from that? I get emails from people that are like an essay, okay? I don't have time to read your message. There's a great quote that I had one of my friends tell me once. He says, I don't have time to write you a short note. Okay, I don't have time to write you a short note, meaning I don't have time to read your essay to write you a short note. There's a strategy that you can get inside and allow you to have the gurus open your messages. Now, how to properly tag gurus. I'm going to teach you how to do that the proper way. How to leverage the status of other gurus and drive traffic. Again, I will show you the proper way to do this, that you're building a long-term relationship and it's mutually beneficial. Okay? How to line up interviews, which I've done so many interviews with gurus and JVs, and how to build lasting relationships by being authentic. Now let's talk about week 4, creating consistency and leverage. Week 4 is all about creating consistent results and leverage. Now you're going to get into how to approach your business every single day. I'm going to share with you what I do on a daily basis. What are the habits that I've created and that you need to integrate also. Now, how to invest your time into income-producing activities. So I'll show you how to filter out the stuff that is soaking up a ton of your time but not producing you income. And then we're going to get into a little bit about leverage and blogging alliances. If you're a blogger, I will show you a really cool strategy to build strong alliances of people that will syndicate your content. We're also going to get into how to generate consistent income, right? How do you do it? How do you actually make money month in and month out online? You know, make sure you're getting checks and you're getting paid and you're getting money in your PayPal account. And then we'll finalize and we'll wrap it up. We'll do a Q&A session and we'll rock it out, my friends. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. If you can't tell, I'm already excited. So this will be a life-changing experience for you. Now, here's the catch. Because this club is so elite, I had to limit the number of members. The space is limited to 10 people. Okay? I could have easily opened it to 20 or even 30 people. I chose 10 for a very specific reason. 10 is a perfect amount of people to create a tight, motivated group that gets results. Any more, and it may have been diluted. Okay, any more, and it may have been diluted. So you're also going to receive a bonus. I had to give you a bonus. So for the lucky 10 people that lock their position, you'll receive a free digital copy of my book, OMG, You Mean I Can Have Everything I Want, my awesome guide to getting your dream life to want you by mastering your thoughts, feelings, and actions. Now, this is almost a $20 value. Okay, the hard copy is $35. I'm going to give you the digital copy absolutely for free. So, what's the investment? I know you're thinking, what's the investment? Well, a better question to ask is this: what kind of return can you expect? What will this do for your business? What will earning an extra $100, $500, or $4,000 a month do to your life? I've invested the past 6 years of my life into immersion programs, and every time, I come out more powerful, more profitable, and you can do the same. Think about it. How bad do you want this? If you're committed, I'm here to help you 100% with getting results, my friend. My hourly rate is $80 an hour. You can go check my blog. I have clients that pay me $80 an hour. And if you add up my time into this coaching club, it would equal over $1,000 during the next 4 weeks. Instead of charging you that, okay, I wanted to cut you a deal. Now, I want you to remember what you're receiving. 4 weeks. We're going to cover a lot of stuff. Inner wealth, mindset, generating a ton of traffic, targeted traffic from Facebook and leads, connecting and communicating with the top leaders in your industry, being consistent. You're also going to get the one-on-one coaching, the 2-hour webinars, recorded webinars, workbooks, PDFs, online Facebook community, and those in-depth mastermind sessions. Everything's going to have its own private little community. Okay, all for an insane investment of only $397. Okay, only $397. Now, that's huge value, smart investment, my friend. This is only available for the first 10 people that I'm closing the doors forever. And I'm not even sure when or if I'll open this up again. I wanted to give you as much value as I possibly could with my time. It's only $397 for 10 people. Now, don't be fooled by the price. You're going to be receiving just as much value as if this coaching club was $1,000. I just have a ton of love for helping people by over-promising and over-delivering. No, I didn't say that wrong. I know once you get started on this amazing journey, you'll be blown away. The people, community, knowledge, and experience is going to be life-transforming for you. Now, this is important. I want you to do this now. Fill out the application form on my blog. Why? Because your position is held via timestamp on when your application comes in. Now, this coaching club will sell out fast. Then I'm closing the doors, and those who didn't make it won't get inside. And I'm sorry, but that's just the way I have to do this. I want to make sure these 10 people are maximizing their results. Now, once your application is filled, now what? Well, my team will contact you and set up a time so we can chat. And this will help us to get to know each other better, and it will help me understand what your goals and dreams are. Then, if you make it inside, you may be sent all the coaching club details. Okay, before you leave, remember this. You can always make money, but you can never make time. So if time is lost, it's gone forever. Online Immersion Mastery is geared towards you achieving your results in the fastest time possible. If you want to succeed with your business and mindset, now is the time to do this, not years down the road. Take action now, my friend. Fill out the application, and I will see you on the inside.